Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel. We have a video, a little bit of a late video. I haven't been uploading on Fridays. I think the Friday streams are just leaving me very fatigued. So I haven't been uploading on Fridays recently, and I apologize about that because I know a lot of you guys look forward to the uploads on the channel and things like that. But today we're going to have a video, guys. We're going to be talking about the Serie A team of the season, a couple of things that have already come out, a couple market-related things. And so if you guys enjoy any of that kind of stuff, a thumbs up is appreciated. Good luck to you guys as well playing in the weekend league. We just finished ours. We got 23-1. We got all the way up to 20-0. We were trying really hard this weekend. Really was trying. We dropped a really unlucky game, and we actually played against 3 pros this weekend. We beat all 3. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm stopping at 23 because I just don't really want to play anymore because the gameplay was really bad today. But this was the team that we had used. We put the stats up on the Instagram if you guys want to check that out, Insta or Twitter. And then again, we'll have weekend league highlights on our second channel at Run the Foot Market 2 on Monday or Tuesday. So that is the plan. Now, there is one thing that we do have to figure out with this team because we do have a Royce that is still in the club, and this was the only tradable player in our team. Now, he was 1.1 earlier, so I think I'm going to minimize my loss now, and he's rebounded a bit. There was quite the sell-off going on this morning, and it looks like some of the market is definitely back up again. So I think I'm going to try to take that little loss on Royce. We were able, fortunately, to try out Lewandowski earlier in the week as well. So we were able to try out Lewandowski, and yeah, so we tried him out, and then we also got the pleasure of using Royce this weekend, who did contribute 18 goals and 11 assists in 30 games, which is a lot. So he did do in 23 games. I don't know the exact number because I know that we played a little bit of rivals. So we're gonna go ahead and list them up. We're gonna take the loss on Royce, but that's fine with me. And then the rest of the squad is obviously untradeable, so that's awesome, right? So that was the team that we had to use this weekend, guys. And now that that's over, you guys can see that we do have 18.34 mil, and Serie A has come upon us. Serie A team of the season is here. We got an insane flashback Allen, and I don't even need to tell you guys this. If you guys are doing upgrade packs this week, you need to get this Allen, man. This Allen is going to be crazy. I did play against him in the weekend. He's probably going to be a top 3, top 5 CDM. In this game. He's very good. I used him in the beginning of the year. He has medium-high work rates with 4-star skills, and obviously a really good build, man. Being 5'9" is very good for this meta, and he just has sensational dribbling and defending stats. I can't see you guys going wrong getting this Allen card. He looks really good. He doesn't really have any crazy traits, but it looks pretty good. You also have that 88 version. I think this version is 270K, and then I think this version is like 80K. So those are the 2 versions, guys, that we have. We also today got Player Moments Rafael Leao. So that's another card that we got today. I don't think this one is worth it. People have been saying he's not the cheapest. He does have some cool stats upon him, but I would say that with a card with 73 balance, guys, in the end of May, you guys should probably stay away from this type of card. It's 73 balance is just not very good. And I think you guys are going to notice it towards this time of the year where you will notice that that's not like really ideal. So if I were you guys, I would not complete this card specifically, and I would try to do something else. I think that's all we've got though in terms of that. Now we also got a couple objectives. I always go over the objectives with you guys. I feel like it's important to check out what EA have brought us for objectives. We got this Joao Pedro, and we got Moments Boga. Now we looked at this card. I think he's 3-3, so I don't love it. It is a squad battles card, so if you play squad battles already, you should be getting it. This card looks challenging to obtain. I did get Reguilón last week. I don't even know if you say that right. I did get Reguilón. I think he's not available anymore, but I got him before he ran out. And then I may be getting Sabitzer this week. We'll see if we play with the Bundesliga team. We're pretty damn close. We got the wins already. We would have to get another through ball thing. Really, we just have to do the rivals matches, one with the Austrian players. That's really it. So we'll kind of go ahead and we'll see if we can get him. I only saw him twice in Weekend League, so I don't think he's all that special. But anyways, guys, let's keep talking about other things, right? So we have a big pack opening coming on Monday, guys. Twitch.tv/RunTheFootMarket. You guys all need to be there. Well, Monday and Tuesday, guys. The thing is, boys, I did last Bundesliga, we did 150 player picks, and I'm praying that EA don't just give us player picks. I'm really hoping they bring packs. For the La Liga, we were able to do 365 packs. We crafted them all in 4 hours. It's going to be a big grind on Monday crafting these packs, but we're already unassigned on 2,100 Serie A rares. So we've already bought a ton of rares from the Serie A, and we are prepping for our big pack opening and our big go at trying to get Ronaldo or Dybala, man. Those are the 2 that we really want to get. And then obviously we're going to make a huge run for the League One when the League One comes around. That's another big one that we're trying to go for. And I feel like we've balanced the coins really well this year, guys, because right now we have 18 mil with things on the transfer list, and all these rares, right? So I think it will allow me to be able to, if I want to, literally do 10 mil worth of League 1 upgrade packs. And I want to bring you guys content. I know that you guys enjoy the re-uploads from the streams of the packs. And then it gives a lot of you guys really the idea of how much can you get from a certain amount of packs. And I think that's an important thing. I think that's an important thing to really look at. So in terms of the transfers, we are taking a couple losses right now, guys. There's a couple cards that I've kind of had for a little while now. And I'm just kind of getting killed on, man. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of where the transfer list is right now. So I'm starting to dummy down the listings a little bit, and I do want to get my coins for a lot of these cards. I think a guy like Godin, I don't even know where his price is at. We've had him all the way since most consistent. I mean, he's going down because of Devry. But I may hold Godin for this upcoming Thursday because I kind of feel like a lot of people might start to use that type of player in their team. We've only got another like Cruz that we have to take a loss on. So other than that, we aren't really looking too bad in terms of like losses and stuff. The one other loss that we're going to have to take, it's going to be pretty ugly, is we've got a bunch of these gold Royces, and that was just a failed investment. He's all the way down right now to 27,000 coins. So we're going to take a little bit of a loss on Royce, but it is what it is, man. You guys know, like, losses are not the end of the world, but we're going to go over a couple of the new team of the seasons today, guys, in the video. I feel like I want to do that. Not only do I want to go over them, but I also want to talk about them with you guys and maybe explain to you guys, like, kind of like maybe trading trends and things that I'm expecting for some of these guys. And just kind of simple things like that. We're going to go ahead and list up these Royces and get these kind of listed because we do have to take a loss on these guys. As annoying as that is, we are going to have to take a loss, guys. We've had these cards for way too long, and I just don't want to really have them anymore. So that's what we're going to do. We could keep lazy listing, but that would be very lazy of me. So back into this. On my watch list, guys, you could see I was looking at Ronaldo's a lot overnight. I'm just kind of trying to see out where Ronaldo is selling, where he isn't selling. It looks like right now he's chilling around 7 mil. The lowest I saw him today was 6.85. But this is interesting, man. Like, for him to already be 7 mil is a really good sign. I think he's going to probably continue to drop this week, is my guess. He's a type of player that will probably keep dropping. The hype will be on him like crazy right now. But if we take a look at the Serie A, guys, here they are. They rose a lot overnight. They did do really well overnight. A lot of them got really low. Not really overnight, like early evening last night. A lot of them got low in the afternoon and started to rise. But again, now we are seeing some pretty crazy drops with these guys, man. Amount of loss is down at 200. A lot of these guys now are starting to drop and drop and drop. Dybala is still 977, but a guy like Savage has had some really interesting trends in the last 24 hours where we saw him go all the way up to like 400. I think it was like 400 this morning. He hit 330 this afternoon, and now he's back up to 350. So I think we've seen a little bit of a recovery post-lightning rounds today with some of these cards. I think there have been a fair share of people that have still been wanting to use and try these cards out. So you're seeing that on the market. But Luis Alberto had a crazy trend, guys. He went to 370 yesterday, and he hit a high of 465 today. So if you're one of those traders that was able to get on that, that's great for you. Ilisic is really getting low now. He's at 130. This guy was, I think, 150 all day, and now he's chilling down at like 126, 130. So that's pretty cheap. But I don't know if these guys are going to hold demand, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to drop a little bit more. I don't know if they're going to hold this demand overnight. I would expect that some of these Serie A team of the seasons would be really viable come tomorrow and Monday. I think that there's going to be a point where tomorrow night or Monday night they do get really low. And the buy times, guys, for these cards, man, have been Sunday and Monday and Tuesdays, man, all week, right? The last couple of weeks, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday have been the buy time for team of the seasons 100,000%. It has been the buy time. So, I mean, I'm expecting the same thing this week. I think the one thing to consider with team of the seasons is the demand is a little bit less every week we go on. So the buy time might be later every week, just due to the fact that I think every single week people are waiting less and less to buy cards. And the reason I say that is that obviously now a lot of people are playing Weekend League and things like that. And when people are playing Weekend League, they're obviously going to get red player pick rewards and team of the season rewards like I am, right? I have 3 reds in my starting 11 right now, and I have basically 4 or 5 that I use. I mean, I still use Son a lot. I didn't use Griezmann this weekend. I really use Son, so I think it's interesting, right? I think that like people are making less and less teams every week, but I say that, and now I'm making a different team every single week, right? After I'm doing upgrade packs, things like that, I'm literally finding myself making different teams every single week, and that's something that I feel like is probably everybody's going to do anyway. So I think that there is still going to be a lot of demand with these team of the seasons. So if you guys are looking to trade and do that sort of stuff, I think they are going to be very tradable if you want to. I expect the market to probably continue to go down, guys, as the weekend ends. There's going to be probably another week or two of a stable market, and then we're going to really get a crazy sell-off when people start to figure out that Ultimate Team of the Season is coming. Whenever that happens, people are going to really start to sell their stuff and probably freak out about that. What you guys have to keep understanding is that the more cards that EA bring into the game, the more it allows for sell-off to happen because there's so many different types of cards now to use in FIFA. When we get 23 more endgame cards every single week on this game, plus objectives and SBCs, it just brings off buying power from other cards as well as probably what I would add. Now, the downside is, guys, for the Elite Packs this week, they are brutal, man. The worst Elite Pack is going to give you only 100K this week, pretty much just like last week. So the Elite Packs are definitely not as good. Obviously, if you hit Ronaldo or Lautaro, you're making bread. But the Elite Packs in general, guys, this week are going to be a lot worse. A lot worse, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, the Elite Packs are going to be brutal this week. That's really all, though, guys. Like, for the market side of things, there's not much else to say. I know that a lot of you guys pretty much aren't doing a ton of market stuff anyways. These days, I think a lot of you guys are just playing the game and doing packs. Trading right now, guys, is the easiest it has ever been. Just buy cards before Thursday and sell them on Thursday. I mean, Thursday, Friday. That's really, it's very self-explanatory, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's been happening, guys. Trading right now is the easiest it has been in a long time. So if you guys are looking, man, maybe looking to get into trading or something like that, like now is a really good time to do that, guys. It's a time where I feel like it's very, very accessible, man. It's very easy to learn. And I think I really would recommend it. If you guys were looking into it, I would really recommend learning how to trade in this time right now, because I think a lot of people are just not really caring, and a lot of people right now are just okay with like overpaying for their teams and stuff like that. And I think we're seeing that on the market where there's these times every week now where people are just like bulk buying their teams and buying their teams at really inflated prices, and that's happening mostly on Thursdays. Thursdays is the big coin injection. And I guess to EA, man, I hope that EA change the rewards in the future, man. I hope that in future FIFAs I can be this motivated to play to Elite 3 every single weekend, or this motivated to play Weekend League to this rank, because I know, hey, EA are going to give us, you know, at least we're going to get red player picks with the chance to get somebody really good from the Reds, and also, hey, we're going to get, you know, these blue packs, where these blue packs can make us a lot of damn money. So, I mean, that's what I hope for in the future when it comes to EA, but we asked for a lot. We were also talking a little bit on my stream today about the future of FIFA. I mean, I really wish FIFA would go into a cross-play direction, and then I also hope that they would just bring next year, man, a way to play co-op on Ultimate Team that's in a competitive setting, and also a daily tournament mode, man, with changing things, right? Maybe one day it's an objective card, maybe the next day it's a coin reward, but just something that's a little bit less casual, or more casual than Division Rivals. I mean, Rivals is just, it's a bloodbath, man. I mean, I think Rivals is a really good mode to try to gain elo. There needs to be better rewards, but it's a bloodbath, man, and people play the full meta sweat, so it can't be the mode that you go in and you're trying teams out and things like that. It can't be the situation with Division Rivals. It cannot be that way. It's got to change next year. We've had the same modes now for like 2 to 3 years, and I'm not bitching. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, this is something that we as the community, we need to request this from EA. We need this from EA. They need to come through with this. It's very important, man. It's very important that we get a little bit of a refreshment next year with types of ways to play this game, because I know a lot of you guys are saying, Nick, just tell them to fix gameplay and none of us would complain. But guys, the fact is, these guys don't know how to fix the gameplay. So we have to compensate and find a medium ground and a middle where we're getting something that we're happy about, and that we can do with friends, right? Because even this game in its unplayable state, and even last year, I was still playing co-op on seasons with friends, right? And that's still fun to do. So we need something like that on foot, where we can combine Ultimate Teams, and whether it's Rivals, where you combine and try to gain on elo, whether it's online seasons on co-op, something like that is definitely needed. That I think right now FIFA is one of the only games in the world where you really just kind of can't play with your friends. You can play with your friends, but it's just not. It's such an individual-based game, and I request and I pray that EA can see that and just kind of understand that, hey, they're having their biggest earnings ever right now. EA are literally killing it in terms of money. And so, hey, why not make more money, right? Let's make more money. If they had brought co-op to this game, I mean, it's going to only make them more money, dude. If you get a setting where, you know, people can combine and play together, I mean, are you kidding me? Everybody's going to be having a good time. So, yeah, I mean, I think they have to look into that because I think it's super important for what's needed in FIFA and for the growth of the player base and just enjoyment, man. Like I like that the ball is on the ground this year, but there's so much about this game that's inappropriate, and we just need to have a FIFA where it's just not life or death on if you're winning or losing in foot champs or any of that, man. We just need one of those FIFAs where it's just kind of like, hey, if you want to play sweaty, you can play sweaty, and if you don't, well, here's this mode, right? And I think that's something that has been really lost over the years, man. It's all competitive now, and I think if your favorite player gets a special card and you're bummed because you can't use them in foot champs, well, at least there's a tournament mode, right? Like you can go play that mode or stuff like that. I think that's gone really lost within FIFA. So I really hope that EA come back and one day decide, hey, let's do this, right? We can make more money off this, and I think our player base will be more happy. And that's where I look at them and think, man, they've got to be thinking about something to do like that for next year. But anyways, guys, I just know that a lot of you guys are watching the videos recently, and a lot of you guys are enjoying them during quarantine. I'm trying to keep them coming for you guys. I know it's not easy at the moment. Sometimes with Weekend League, it's tough to do the balance of both, but we're done with the Weekend League for this weekend, which means we're going to have Sunday uploads as well. Both channels. We're going to have reviews coming. The way that we've been doing the player reviews, guys, in the second channel is we're reviewing players we pack. I like that concept a lot. We've also been doing Weekend League with players we packed. So I think it's just a cool concept, man. I really enjoy it because everybody, I think, who plays FIFA understands that just untradeable cards have a certain sentimental value to you, and I think that I really feel that when I play this game. Like I get really happy playing with untradables, man. I get really happy. So that's cool. And then a lot of you guys also asking, Nick, how are you buying all the rares for the packs? Basically, what I do, guys, is I search the cheapest rares. I'm not investing in these by any means. I know a lot of you guys may think that if you listen without audio, well, you wouldn't be able to hear me right now, but I'm not investing in these, guys. I'm not doing flips on rare gold cards. I'm buying these because I'm doing upgrade packs, right? And I buy 10 to 13 at a time. Then they go to my unassigned, and then I go and buy another 10 to 13 at a time. That's kind of how I do these, man. So to you guys that are wondering what I'm doing, how I do it, this is my strategy. These rares were actually 1.8 the other night, and now they're back down to 1.5, 1.6. The difference between 1.5 and 1.8 is huge, man. With 1.8, you can only do 5 packs for 100K. With 1.5, it's about 6.5, right? When you get 1.4, 1.5. So it's a lot better when the rares are cheaper and when you can get them a little bit lower. So I've been kind of waiting a bit because they got really high before lightning rounds. And I also think the prices of the cards, I think with the team of the season being a lot cheaper than expected, I think a lot less people are buying rares, so the demand to buy these rares is a lot less because I just think a lot less people, I think a lot less people are just kind of, I don't think people are as focused, guys, on doing the packs. I think a lot of people are like, hey, you know what? I can buy this guy off the market. I don't have to necessarily do the packs, and I think we're kind of seeing that a little bit. So that's my guess, at least. Who even knows, right? But yeah, just a guess of anything. So I've got my rotation of players that I'm kind of consistently buying here, and that's kind of how I'm doing it, man. But I have to do them in sessions because every time I do a session, I kind of get market banned, and then I have to go ahead and restart it. So it has been a little bit annoying, but nothing too crazy. And yeah, you guys can see, I just buy 10 at a time, and then I filter off, and I go to the next one. But it's a way where I've been super efficient with buying the cards and things like that. But yeah, thank you guys, man. I don't know when I'm going to end this video because I'm just buying rares at this point. But thank you guys, man, for all the support, man. I really appreciate it. My streams right now are seeing the highest viewer counts they've ever seen. We're basically right now on Mondays, we're averaging 10,000 viewers on Mondays. Some of the days of the week that you guys come in the streams, whether you guys are watching a YouTube video or just clicking on a Twitter post or whatever it is, man. Just appreciate you guys, man. I can't wait to see the way that we can kind of take this whole thing once FIFA gets its gameplay and game sorted, whether that's whenever it is, man. I mean, I don't know if I'll still be around when that happens, but hopefully it happens soon, right? Because that excites me, man. If that were to ever happen, to see kind of where the community could go and the joy that could be re-fulfilled with all of us constantly craving a football game, right? So that would be really cool to see. But again, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait till that special day comes one day, boys. Maybe one day that special day will come, and we will be in for an absolute delight of a treat. I'm going to buy one more set of cards, and then I'm out of here for the day, guys. But yeah, thank you guys, man, a lot for the support, man. I just want to make sure you guys know that I'm very grateful and thankful for you guys supporting the videos. I literally can't even buy this guy. What the heck? He got bought. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.